Hello, welcome to my channel Pass and Move and my current save, which is my Zero to Hero series, managing Hereford. This is episode 4. Okay, so since you were with us last, we've had a couple of mixed results. Okay, you were with us for the 2-0 win over Fylde. We then drew 1-1 at Curzon Ashton away, which I was quite chuffed with that result. We've won 1-0, 3-0 then at Southport and Kettering. I dropped my keeper. I, from watching the other episodes, I'm having trouble with the keepers. I signed a new keeper, thinking that he might be the answer to my problems, and he wasn't. He's probably worse than the one I've actually got. Where is he? Sam French. Okay, so I signed him 3-star, 4.5-star, nearly 5-star potential. Uh, Everything about him suggested he was going to be a good keeper. I thought I'll play him, give him the experience. Oh my god, he was woeful. We were in front a couple of times in the game, and through him we lost it. So I went back to my normal keeper then, Visa, for this game, a 1-1 draw with Darlington, and that actually leaves us currently sitting 5th in the league, 11 points off the promotion, but I'm not too disappointed with where we are. The board wants us to finish mid-table this season, and we're achieving more than that. Okay, so yeah, it's going well. As you know, if you've watched the last episode, I've just secured a new 2-year contract, so I'm pretty good there. And the squad for today is pretty much unchanged. I'll get through to the actual game before we go through it. So without further ado, let's move on. I just read what that is. Out of the match, capable of playing. So this guy, cracking midfield player when he's playing. Very injury prone, I think, so far. I think that's about the third injury he's had now this season, so since we signed him. So I'm going to have to watch that. Through to the tactical meeting, not a lot of stuff I want to change. I've already got it all set up for how I want it. I do want to bring my main guy in, and we will play. Yeah, is that Lily? Just check I have got everybody in that I want in there. So I think last time I also mentioned Onyeka. I think you've seen him play the last 15-20 minutes of the game. He's banged in 3 goals in 4 games since then, so he's doing okay. McGiff's on 7 and 6. I think they were 5 and 4 last time. So yes, since I got the third striker and I'm able to rotate them round and a little bit more competition for places, they are all starting to, knock the goals in, which has seen an upturn in our results. So today we're going with Visa in goal. Like I said, I did drop him. Apologies there. I was trying to get that one up. No, it wasn't. Wrong one. It's that one, isn't it? So I did drop him. As you can see, 19 games, 24 conceded. That tells you everything really. He's either really good. He's got a 7.04 rating, so he's getting a good rating. What can I say about the guy? He's either the best goalie you've ever seen, or it's like he's never seen a football before in his life. So yeah, this is where we're struggling a little bit at the moment. So yeah, he's starting. He's playing behind Bowman, Butler, Thompson, and Woodthorpe. Butler's in the team because I've had a bit of a telling off from his manager, Wrexham. We promised to play him and we haven't been. And to be honest, he's doing okay. So I'm going to play him a little bit, see how it goes. But yeah, Bowman, Butler, Thompson, and Woodthorpe is my back four. Barker's and Lloyd in the midfield. Lloyd's just playing too well to drop it at the minute. I know I was going with Barker's and Livermore, but Livermore's rather injury prone. So what I'm doing now, I've rotated it round. I was bringing Lloyd on to replace whoever needed changing, and now I'm doing that with Livermore instead. So yeah, Aviro and Story playing out wide on the wings with Holloway and Onyeka starting today. McGiff's on the bench. He will come on last half hour or so, and we'll see how it goes. So here we go. Even this is starting to come together now with the extra, with the games and the results and the morale all going up. Everything else is improving as well. So home form's important for sure. And here we are then. So as you can see from our league form, I've got to take the the responsibility for the loss. We probably would have got a win there if I hadn't chopped and changed things about, because we were in the game, um, and we were in front twice. So, oh, sorry, gents, I pressed that just as it swapped. So here we go then. So this is the first round of the cup, and yeah, I'm hoping for a result today and have a bit of a cup run here. This is something that we've got to think is winnable this season. And with home advantage as well, we should get through this leg quite easily, or this round. So Lloyd playing it forward straight away for Onyeka, and you will see the quality he's got. He's, I think I mentioned how many times we seem to get through and then hit the post or it miss a goal altogether. But this guy's got an eye for goal. So, and I've only got a couple of scouts. They're not the best scouts in the world, but they found this guy for me and brought him up on a scout report, and he was the best one available at the time, and I was looking for a striker, so I thought we'd give him a go. Free transfer, low wage. I think he's only on 180 quid a week. So, yeah, and he's returning. We're getting the goals, and it's made a difference. So, his stats are very good. So very quiet first half, really, just one highlight. We are shading it, but you can see also our expected goals have gone up now. We were having like 12, 14, 15 shots on target with an expectancy of like 0 point something. And now we're having half the shots and 3 times the goal expectancy, which is important. And with this is still a bit of a worry getting in behind. Good cross, and again we miss the header. I've harped on about this a lot as well, but it'll come. It'll come. I'm confident. We're playing better. We're dragging out results now, grinding them out, and that's the main thing. So we know they're capable of even better. I find if I use that, if I need to ask for more, demand more off them, they stay confident and playing well. We don't get any confused by the feedback. So good little header there, well held by Lewis, the goalie. Now, my centre half should eat this up all day. Woodthorpe from the back. Thompson out to Story. Story, what's he going to do here? Back to Bowman. Bowman's been a great find this year. Story driving forward down the line. Come on, get it in. Plays it back to Bowman into Lloyd. Lloyd's going to shoot. I knew he'd shoot, and that's got to be a penalty, hasn't it? Straight away, kicked off his feet. I'm going to leave Lloyd taking these. He misses as many as he scores, but he's on a bit of a roll at the moment, goal scoring. So, and there you go, 2-0, and that should be the result. Really, they haven't looked like doing anything, have they? But I thought I'd share a bit of a cup run, so we'll probably come back, see who we get, and the league's going. I mean, the league is the main focus this year, but these little cups are quite winnable already at this level, so it'd be nice to get a bit of silverware in a cabinet, which is what this save is all about. And I thought we were going to get the third there, and that really would have put it beyond doubt. Since I've changed from the pressing game, my fitness lasts a bit better, so which is an important thing, because I can't train as much as I want to. And here you go. So Lloyd is actually struggling now. Dylan Barkers is also central midfield. I could put Mohammed. Yeah, let's give Mohammed a run in the middle, I think. I don't want to disturb the back four. And I'm not going to make another change yet. Whenever I make the third one at 70 minutes, I get an injury. So, or somebody gets sent off, which means I've not got the chance to swap things around. So Onyeka picks it up. Passes it back into Livermore, drops it off to Mohammed. Avero into... and there you go. We're just linking up so much better. It's funny how that extra striker just really does make a difference, isn't it? Whether it's because they're having to challenge for places more now. You've got that little bit you've got to play or you're going to be dropped. But it's definitely made a difference getting a third quality striker in. Over the top, Onyeka's through, and he's going to get a second. Yes, I'm well impressed with this guy. I know I gripe on, but yeah, he's really paying dividends for us, and it's made a difference to the season already. And disappointed. Right, with that, I'm going to rest one of them. Or am I going to rest a centre half here? I think actually I don't want to. Let's get Butler off and bring Kane's on. So we're just going to try and see this game out now. 3-0 up, last 10 minutes. We should really be comfortable here. And as he says that, they pull one back to make a game of it. Always the same. It's like Football Manager knows, isn't it? They know when you're sitting here comfortable with a smile on your face, so they think, right, we're going to change this up a little bit. Long ball over the top, and the keeper's nowhere near it. You could argue his position was slightly out there, but Maddie to Bowman, Haynes to Livermore. We're not going to get there, are we? Dean. Story wins a header, but Maddie plays it back. Haynes. And again, we're letting them in. Oh, that's nice. Livermore to Bowman. Bowman across to Haynes. Haynes forward again to Livermore. Out wide to Story. Another one now would really put this to bed. We wouldn't have any worries. Nice cross of Maddie, and there you go. Usually we hit the bar and it comes out or goes over, but now they're hitting the bar and going in. Our fortunes are changing, so much better performances and more consistent as well. So I'm expecting that team dynamics to start hitting the green soon, and then we should start to play even better. So, but it's almost there. It's coming. And actually, we are looking like we could be title contenders now. I'm quite confident. A couple more signings maybe throughout the season as we go, as we need them. I've been trying to offload players, but nobody wants them at the minute. So, but of course, they're not good players, are they? Or they'd be playing for me. So, and I thought that was offside. Oh, and the keeper pulls off a save. But I did think that initial pass was offside there. Well missed by the officials. And a good take by the keeper. And I don't know, maybe as we get better and we get that team morale up, maybe his performances will become more consistent. And maybe I'm worrying too much about a goalie. I am going to keep half an eye on the market when the scouts bring somebody forward. I don't actually use a search for player. I just let the scouts find them. It's more realistic that way, isn't it? So, and well done, lads. Outstretched arms. I'm still trying to fill these guys with confidence and make them, seem important, which they are. And there you go, a nice 4-1 win in the first round of the Cup. So we're through to the FA Trophy. I'm going to play the next league game for this save, and then we'll go from there and see how it's going. So Hereford are through, 4-1 win. We should receive a bit of money. It's funny how you get more money in this in the FA Cup preliminary rounds, but I'll take the £5,000. And Mr. Amadi, who wasn't happy with his playing time, is repaying the confidence and smashing the goals in and winning the man of the matches. So finance-wise, we're still at 887. We're losing money every month. I've got to be honest, the phantom player that we sold earlier in the season really made a difference. Wage-wise, I'm still trundling along. What have I got there? £1,700, really, just over. For more players. And when you think I'm signing, I'll just show you Onyeka is a very important player for us. He was on a free transfer. He's fast becoming important. £150 a week. I didn't sell, but I managed to offload a couple of the old players that were on £400 and £500, and I've replaced them with a guy on a fraction of the wage. I can get the depth now. I can get more players in. It doesn't matter if I'm carrying one or two for a few weeks or even months. I mean, I've got a very large squad here that I don't need. I'm very goalkeeper heavy. I don't think many more teams have got 4 spare goalies, reserve goalies at this level. I was going to say something, and I think it's Kendrick, isn't it, that's leaving? No, it's not Kendrick. That's another goalie I've got that I've picked up. He's meant to be a hot prospect for the future, so I'm going to try and hang on to him and get the training facilities improved. I need to get full time so that we can do something about that and get more training going. I've only got 2 lots of training at the minute, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Fitness and even development suffers when you're part time. This one provides no shocks. And we should get a look now to see. We should be happy. We are. And now we got the FA Cup, or the Mickey Mouse Cup for us this season. It's the FA trophy we want. Some good results. Kings Lynn. Right, I'm going to just pause this for a while I flick through the days. You don't need to see that, and then I'll come back. I'll either come back for the Kings Lynn game. I do know we've got a top higher league game coming up. Chorley, I think, are higher up there. Yeah, they're third. So I think I'm going to pause this here. I'll play the game, the Kings Lynn game, who are 14th, off camera, and then we'll come back and pick up a Chorley game. Okay, so here we are then. We're about to play Chorley. Chorley second in the league. We won our last game 2-0. As you can see, things didn't work out quite well. Onyeka scored the opening goal. We were playing really well. And then he made a rash challenge. Sent off on the halfway line, chopped the guy down from behind. He's got a 2-match ban, I think it is, but that's going to be increased. I'm under no illusions that it's going to be a lot more than 2 games. Mr. Woodthorpe, he's accrued too many yellow cards, so that's the end of it for him. So I'm now in a position where I've only got the 2 strikers again. This guy, I mean, nah, he's not getting anywhere near the pitch, I'm afraid. I would like to bring in as the last sub for this. We're going to put in Mr. Williams, my central half. We've also fell out with a couple of players. Mr. Holloway, even though he's been started every game since he asked to play more, he wasn't happy that I'd done enough and he wanted to start more games, which was impossible because he played every game. And he's not happy with me. He doesn't like me anymore. And a few of the players support him, and more of the players than that support me, so I'm happy with that. And I've also had, who was it? Mr. Lilly. He wants to play more. He thinks he's the best centre half at the club, and he isn't. He definitely isn't. I told him the truth. He didn't like it, so he's fell out with me as well. So he can go. That's the first team that come in and offer nothing for him. He's gone. I can't do it from here. Yeah, I can on that one, sorry. So yeah, he'll be gone. First team that comes in, he's gone. I don't want him at the club now. So that's that. So this is a team we're going to be starting with today then. These are in goal: Bowman, Butler, Thompson and Latty Fairweather. He hasn't played a lot. He's played a few games. He's going to do a job for us, I hope. The defence has been quite settled, so it's a little bit disappointing to find that, you know, a little bit disappointing that the yellow cards have upset that for us. Barker's and Lloyd in the midfield. They seem to be my starting 2 at the moment. Story and Alviro out wide. Alviro scored the second goal in the 2-0 win in the last game. And then Holloway and now McGiff is back in up front. So without further ado, we'll get on with the game. So this is, I think we're 4th or 5th and they're 2nd. So we are looking to get a result here today. We played very well in the last game, so did the keeper, which is important. So yeah, let's see how it goes. We're at home against Chorley, and we're our own biggest enemies at the moment, I'm afraid. So here we go then. So Lloyd, raining again. It always rains in non-league football. Never rains, but it pours. So, and here's McGiff through. He's got to score that, hasn't he? And he doesn't. You know, I thought he was going to be such a star this season. Lloyd with the corner. Over to the back post. Barkers picks it up. And that's the end of that. Yeah, I mean, I've got some corners set up, but my tall guys don't seem able to do anything with it. And I guess it's down to delivery. Delivery is not good enough at the moment. But let's see how this goes over the top. Visor's got it. That's good. And I'm definitely seeing the progression and the improvement in the. I thought he was going to throw it straight out to their player then. Yeah, I've definitely seen a progression in our playing and our teamwork. It's definitely coming. And oh, what a finish! Poor driving right foot straight to the roof of the net. Keeper had no chance. And like I said, you think Chorley were second game ago, so they're title contenders, and here we are. So far from what I've seen, we're outplaying them. And he absolutely rifled that in, didn't he? Story. There's no way he was offside, I was going to say. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, suddenly I'm enjoying the game now. I'm not sat here with my head in my hands, shaking my head from side to side, wondering what's going on and what can I do. I was worried at one stage because I was down to like a D with the board that maybe I was gonna get the sack in my very first series, which wouldn't be the way to go with it. But I stuck with what I thought, made a couple of changes, couple of tweaks, and I'm still playing attacking football. Not as attacking as I'd like, I agree, but yeah, we're getting the results and we're moving up the league progress, steadily. Lloyd again with the delivery to the back post. Story wins the header. Oh, good save, keep. I'm guessing that was the keeper, not the crossbar. It looked like it anyway. Fairweather, a big ball back over. Story's in. Yeah, enough said. Right, let's get drag these out a little bit longer before I make the substitutions of Vero. He's really playing well at the moment, of Vero. And Mad is didn't even try for that, did he? He's a bit off form at the moment. And Lloyd, nice little Vero through McGiff. Long shot. Oh my word. If only. Lots of promise, but not a lot of delivery at the moment. I think I've left this a little bit late now, haven't I? So Harry Williams could come in there. I'm going to change the other one. I think I can't afford another defender to go out injured at the moment. And I want to get Mr. Lloyd off, Mr. Livermore on. So yeah, that's how we're going to look for the last 10 minutes of the game, 20 minutes of the game. Nice clearance there, Ramadi. Oh, I thought he was going to get caught on the ball there. Livermore. Oh, cracking ball over for McGiff. And a good tackle. Can't argue with that. Over the top now. We're a little bit slow at the back. I haven't thought of that when I was buying these great big players. But that was a good goal. Can't argue with that. They got out wide, played it in, and it was a cracking finish. I'm going to demand a little bit more for the last 10 minutes. Oh, still 20 minutes actually. God, they must have scored straight away. Yeah, and a keeper again. He just fell down, didn't he? He made no real attempt to get to that. And this is a problem. I don't know whether it's this version or not, but I find it very difficult to find decent goalies. I've dropped to 6 with the draw. Needed to move up really. Surely I dropped to 3rd. Spennymoor we play next, and they've moved to 2nd. So unfortunately we're not going to see that one, gents, because it's just too close after these two that I've shown today. So let's see, we can still snatch the win here. Bowman to Story, back to Bowman. Bowman into Mohammed, up to Livermore. This guy's got a sweet pass on him, Livermore. He can really pick them out. Story driving down the wing. All the way, mate. Oh, he's played it all the way back to Bowman. Bowman. We've got time to kill, obviously. He's putting his foot on the ball. Give it away. And now we've got a bit of defending to do. And again, Bowman's picked it up. And all the way back to the goalie. Williams. Last minute, and we've got to be pushing for the win here. We can't be just sitting back. McGiff plays it through. Ahmad is on. Come on, mate. Oh, he's done well, and he has. Fantastic. They had to tease me with that, didn't he? I thought he was going to throw it away on purpose after our little discussion, but he fought back, won it back, and what a finish. That's got to wrap it up for us now. And that's the difference. We're now, instead of throwing away games and losing games in the last couple of minutes, we're actually picking up the points. That was quite a good tackle, but he kept his balance and just got stuck in and won the ball off Wilson and smashed it past the goalie. And that is it. And that will make a difference to the table, as you'll see when we get there now. We've a very nice victory. Let's keep this going. and I'm thinking we're going to be third. Oh no, we didn't move up. We're still fifth. Bit more bigger gap than I thought. Of course, Chorley's probably won. Sorry, we beat Chorley and then Spennymoor's won, haven't they? So they've gone up. So yeah, that's all right. We're looking good. The gap was 11 points. It's now down to 6. So, for the top of the table. So I'm happy with that. We're 6 points away from mid-table as well, I guess you'd say, because anything out of the playoffs to me is mid-table and below. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of the same content. Thank you very much.